Welcome to this review of No Game No Life. Before I get anyone's jimmies rustled, I'm not a real critique. These are just my opinions on the show. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this shit show of a review on my one of my favorite animes of all time. I'm gonna start with explaining the plot, so be aware of spoilers. This is your time to click away. 3, 2, 1. The show starts with the neat brother and sister, Sora and Shiro, playing a game and winning against cheaters while both controlling 2 characters. After Shiro gets tired, Sora has to control all 4 characters alone. Next, they get an email inviting them to play a simple game of chess. They obviously win because Shiro is the equivalent of a human calculator. Once they win, Tet, the god of the other world, brings them there and explains the 10 covenants to them, which ban all war and violence, so everything has to be settled by games. Once coming to the new world, they learn that a new king will be chosen with games. They go to the crowning ceremony of a cheater and challenge her into a game of chess. After the magical game, they win even though the girl was cheating with the help of an elf. During this, they learn that humans, or humanity, as they call them there, are the only race that can't detect or see magic being used, or have other abilities to compensate, making them the weakest race. Later, they decide to conquer the land of the werebeasts, once king, and king, it's confusing, also known as the land of the cat girls. This is basically the entire first season, very summed up. It leaves a lot of unanswered questions, which is why I'm hoping for a second season. Now, after this little recap, we can discuss the plot. They make a compelling and beautiful world. The goals of the characters match their identities well, things happen in a logical order and way, and it doesn't have filler like some other shows. The visuals of the show are one of the best in anime, if not the best. The color palette is unique, everything looks finished, not to mention how it's refreshing that the style differs from many shows and even within the show. In some scenes where characters' emotions are the main focus, the animation style and drawing style switches, and the character gets all the focus, where their emotions are displayed in a beautiful way. Just the visuals alone make it a good show. Next, the characters. The 3 main characters feel like real people, even though Sora and Shiro have godlike intellect. I know what they're feeling, I know why they do the things they do. All the side characters have some sort of clear logical motivation that drives them, and you always understand their decisions, even the villains, which can be difficult sometimes. This show executed this perfectly. The humor. Now finally I can stop sucking this show's cock for a moment. The humor is fairly generic, not to say there aren't many moments where I can have a good chuckle. I have to say the mediocre humor disappointed me in this show. I felt like the show didn't have to purely rely on visual gags, as I expected it to be a lot smarter. Not to go all Rick and Morty on you. Yes, a few of Steph's visual gags had me laugh a bit. Fight scenes. There aren't too many fight scenes in 12 episodes of this show, which is nice and refreshing. But when there are fight scenes, they are done in an authentic way. They don't rely on raw violence. The amazing visuals make the fight scenes enjoyable to watch, as well as the character development, combining in making the fight scenes in this near perfect. And all anime with fighting should take an example of this masterful execution. Now, for my final scoring of this show, I give it a drum roll 9.2 out of 10. It really deserves this rating, and possibly more if the humor were on par with the quality of it. I can easily recommend this show to anyone, even if they watch anime or not. Wow, congratulations, you managed to watch this review thing shit show till the end. Yeah, this is where I would tell you to like and subscribe if I actually got monetized or something, but to be honest, I never will. But yeah, if you like this type of video, go ahead and comment something. I think that's something that I'll be responding to, since I probably won't be getting more than 4 comments on this. And yeah, see you in possibly a next video if I feel motivated enough to do one.